There, now it's working. I think they're at Lakeland. Yeah, I want to. Yeah, they're at Lakeland. I don't know. I have to get through the next 3 days.
I hear ya. Schedule a game on Wednesday, really?
Uh, right? What was that?
Are they gonna pin you today?
We'll see.
Yeah. They don't give up, do they?
No, they don't. Right about the time I let my guard down a little bit, then they decide to get back into it again. I thought maybe they were out of them, but
it's definitely different than it has been.
Welcome to Raider Field as we get set for, well, finally a softball game in some decent weather. As the Mosinee Indians come into town to take on the Medford Raiders. Big battles here this week that'll pretty much determine the conference title. Medford plays Mosinee today. They play them at Mosinee on Wednesday. Medford plays Lakeland tomorrow. You can watch that game as well right here on Sports on Focus. Mosinee goes to a scrappy Tomahawk. And then we will head back. Then they also have to play Anago on Thursday. So they've got 4 in a row this week. Medford with the 3 in a row. Then they play Lakeland next Monday. So it is a packed schedule here down the stretch, but exactly what you want. Nobody's going to be able to complain the weather benefited either side, as it is absolutely gorgeous here in Medford today. So as they flip through and go through the meeting, talk about our schedule coming up. We will be back here tomorrow. That will be a 4:30 start. That is Medford Lakeland. We will have highlights Wednesday from Mosinee. Then we will be in Phillips on Thursday. Battle for the Merriwood North. That is Rib Lake and Phillips. They are playing right now. They're playing today at 4:45. We'll keep an eye on that one. And then Friday, we're back out here for baseball. The Medford Raiders playing host to a non-conference opponent in Wausau West. That is a 5 o'clock start. And then we are up in Gilman for Slam Fest on Saturday. Medford Edgar at 10 a.m. Medford Edgar at 10. Medford Grantsburg at 2. Looks like as of right now, we will be... It's Lake Holcomb and Hurley as the game in between. We might swap fields if we can, but we're going to turn it over down onto the field for our PA announcer, Ryan Pilgrim, to give us our starting lineups and national anthem. We'll be back with a call of this one in just a moment.
Let's meet the starting lineup for tonight's game. First with the visitor, Mosinee Indians. Leading off the shortstop, number 35, Taylor Jerschley. Batting second is second baseman, number 22, Peyton Jerschley. Batting third, the center fielder, number 34, Edison Hendrick. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 7, Mackie Fuller. Batting fifth, the designated player, number 12, Peyton Allen. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Megan True, number 23. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 1, Emily Haswick. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 27, Brooklyn Simonis. Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 14, Briley Kaiser. And the flex player, the pitcher, number 18, Ava Bussey. And now for your Medford Raiders. Leading off the pitcher, number 1, Riley Harabi. Check number 6. Batting second, the center fielder, number 13, Finley Arndt. Batting third, the catcher, number 22, Zelia Leonard. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 2, Tori Kniesny. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 3, Addison Brommer. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 12, Chelsea Gaybauer. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 14, Ava Hartle. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 5, Lainey Harabi. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 10, Kayla Bumgartner. And the flex, third baseman, number 7, Ruthie Steinman. To honor America and all those defending our freedom, we ask those of you who can stand to remove your hats and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem. Medford High School, Mosinee High School, the Great Northern Conference in the WIAA requiring good sportsmanship.
National anthem starting lineups in the books. We are ready for softball here in Medford. Game 1 of 3 in a row for the Raiders, 4 in a row for the Indians. So it'll be interesting to see how both coaches play this week. I mean, Mosinee has a little benefit that they play Tomahawk tomorrow, who, I mean, it's not that much of a benefit. Tomahawk is a team that can catch you if you're looking past them. Medford in some rough conditions on Friday had some issues with the Hatchets. Early in that game, settled down, got a 7-0 win. As Riley Harabi getting her warm-up tosses in. Go through both lineups, the wind picking up just as the game starts. Can't quite get absolute perfect weather. Taylon Jersley, the shortstop, bats first for Mosinee. Peyton Jersley, the second baseman, bats second. Addison Henrik, center field, bats third. Maggie Waller in right field, bats fourth. Peyton Allen, the designated player, bats fifth. Morgan True in left field, bats sixth. Emily Verhassel, the catcher, bats seventh. Brooklyn Simonis at first base, bats eighth. And Briley Kaiser at third base, bats ninth. The pitcher, Ava Bussey, is the flex. Set the defense for you here in just a moment as Taylon Jersley digs in. Lean from Harabi in the first pitch. Fouled back into the netting, or fencing. 0-1. Make sure that is working. It is. And we're going to have to just kill this mic. That is just not dealing with the wind at all here today. So 0-1. The lean from Harabi in the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Coming in Still coming in. Finley Arndt is there, makes the catch, first out of the inning. And that'll bring Peyton Jerschley to the plate. Jerschley to start this lineup out. Peyton Jerschley digs in from the right side. First pitch to her. That's going to be fouled back near a fan that just pulled up. 0-1. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Misses a little bit high for a ball. Couldn't get her to chase that one. 1-1. Both jerseys have swung on high pitches on that first one. Fouled them back. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Paints the inside corner for a strike. 1-2. The lean, the pitch. Pop, hit in the air. On the infield. Baumgartner is there, makes the catch, second out of the inning. Two down, and that'll bring Addison Henrik to the plate. Henrik gets the sign from the third base coach. Imagine not a whole lot going on right now. They do bring Steinman in a little bit at third. The lean, the pitch. Stays up high for a ball. Couldn't get her to chase. 1-0. The lean, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball. 2-0. Both Medford Mosinee games this week are makeup games from earlier in the year. The pitch. Misses the inside corner. 3-0. Harabi the lead. The pitch. That one catches the zone for a strike. 3-1. Harabi. The lean. The pitch. Ball 4. Henrik draws the walk, and that'll bring Maggie Waller to the plate.
Now batting the right fielder, number 7, Maggie Waller.
So Waller comes up, right fielder. The lean, the pitch. Misses high for a ball, 1-0. Harabi, the lead, the pitch. Misses a little bit low, 2-0. Harabi. Coming back. Pops up. It didn't hit her. So that'll be ball 3. That does allow Henrik to move up. That one catches the corner for a strike, 3-1. Harabi the lead, the pitch. Fouled back. Full count. Harabi looks into the dugout, gets the sign. The lean, the pitch, popped up. Baumgartner drifting back. The catch is made, and that'll end the inning. The walk is left stranded at second. We head to the bottom of the first. Harabi, Art, and Leonard due up for the Raiders when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Tiger Lily is getting a great education with RVA. She is challenged and she's not bored. She enjoys her classwork.
I love the teachers. The teachers are the best part. My teachers are very friendly and they're easy to reach out to when I need help with an assignment. The teachers are always there when you need help.
What I love about RVA is the flexibility first, but second is that Tiger Lily is so happy with this school, with her teachers, and with what she's learning. It's awesome.
We go to the bottom of the first. Riley Harabi to lead things off for the Raiders. Harabi, Art Leonard. The lean, the pitch. High and tight and passed. 1-0. That ball ends up all the way down by the Mosinee dugout. The lean, the pitch. High and tight again, 2-0. Bussy, the lean, the pitch. High and tight again, 3-0. Bussy looks at her wristband, the lean, the pitch. A 4-pitch walk, all high and on the inside. Harabi draws a leadoff walk, and that'll bring Finley Art to the plate.
Now batting the center fielder, number 13, Finley Art.
So they bring Kaiser in at third, expecting bunt. Simonis comes in at first as well. Instead, there's going to be a strike. 0-1. Bussy, the lean, the pitch. Shows bunt, it's high, gets past. Harabi's going to go to second. On the wild pitch. 1-1 the count. Bussy has missed all but one pitch high and inside the left-handed batter's box. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be fought off. That was inside. That was a defensive swing from Finley Art, 1-2. Bussy. The lean, the pitch. High and off the outside. 2-2. Fans still working their way in for an early start here today. 4 o'clock. In fact, all three, the lean, the pitch. That's going to be popped up. Foul territory. That is going to get just out of play. Stays 2-2. And that is why we have the Sports Unfocused broadcast tent out today, even though no chance of rain. Just to make sure foul balls don't hit us. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning, and that will bring Zalia Leonard. Her line from last week over 3 games was, I do one quick bit of math here. I believe she was 14 for 16, 9 RBIs, 2 doubles, a home run, or 14 RBIs, excuse me. That was going to be popped up. Catch is made, second out of the inning. She had the same amount of doubles as she had outs made against her last week in the doubleheader against Rhinelander and the win over Tomahawk. Tori Kniesny comes to the plate. Yeah, 14 RBIs. The lean, the pitch. In the dirt, dugout, 1-0. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit on the ground. Pick at short, throw to first is in time, and that'll end the inning. The leadoff walk is left stranded. We go to the top of the second. Alan Drew Verhassel due up for Mosinee when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Welcome back. We go to the top of the second, 0-0 ball game. Alan True Verhassel, 5-6-7 due up. Both teams strand a runner at second in the first. Harabi the pitch. That one's going to be popped up back of second. This one might be trouble. That's going to get down a base hit. Just flared that one in between Lainey Harabi and Addison Brommer, and that is the first hit of the game for either team. And that'll bring Morgan True to the plate. Troy. No, that's right. It's Troy. The pitch. High enough the outside for a ball. 1-0. You feel like it should be True. It's Treu. No, that is Troy. Shows bunt. Lays it down. It's a good one. The play is at first, and it's thrown wide. And they are going to send Allen to the plate. The throw comes in. It is cut off. And that is going to be a run on the error.
Now batting the catcher, number 1, Emily Verhassel.
So nobody out, runner at third for Emily Verhassel. Verhassel digs in. The pitch. Slapped foul and out of play and off a truck. If you're coming down to the ballpark, you're going to want to make sure your car insurance is all up to date, just in case that foul ball finds you. Clinner Insurance right here in Medford can help you with that. Along with all your other insurance needs, check them out online, clinnerinsurance.com. The pitch. That's going to be driven center field. Arndt back, still going back, it's gone! 2-run home run, Emily Verhassel, and it is 3-0 Mosinee. And that'll bring Brooklyn Simonis to the plate. This is a team that can hit Mosinee. That has been their MO. So Brooklyn Simonis will dig in. Lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 0-1. They put 27 on the board again in one inning. The pitch off the inside for a ball, 1-1 against Northland Pines. And in fact, the last 3 outs were all players leaving early to kind of just end the inning as the grill gets a little out of hand down there. The pitch, that's going to be hit in the air. It's heading back. Arndt is going to have room for this one. Takes a few steps in, makes the catch. First out of the inning. And that will bring Briley Kaiser to the plate.
Now batting number 14, Briley Kaiser.
So Kaiser will dig in. After doing some landscaping in the batter's box, like a lot of batters do, swing and a miss on that inside pitch, 0-1. Harabi, the lean, coming back, fouled back, 0-2. Harabi, the lean, the pitch, stays just a little bit high, 1-2. Robbie. The lean, the pitch. Low, couldn't get her to chase, 2-2. Robbie the lean, the pitch. Just missing the inside corner, full count. Might have been a touch low. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning. 2 down, and that'll bring Taylin Jersley to the plate. She led off the game with a fly out. 0-1. The lean, the pitch. Just missing the inside corner, 1-0. Robbie. Popped up. That's going to get out of play. Right behind us. 1-1. We're going to move that tent back just a little bit here. The lean, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 2-1. Robbie. The pitch. Popped up. Foul. That's going to get out of play. Into the box of a truck. I don't know. Is that like golf where you get, if you hit it into the box of the truck down there, you get the truck? I mean, I'm not giving away somebody else's truck, but. Harabi, the lean, the 2-2. Stays up high for a ball, full count. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Hit in the air. And right there is Bumgardner, and that'll end the inning. But not before 3 runs on 2 hits. An error. Leave no one. We head to the bottom of the second. Brommer, Gabauer, Hartle due up for the Raiders when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Addison Brommer to lead things off here for the Raiders. They trail Mosinee 3-0. Ava Bussey, the wind in the first pitch. That's going to be popped foul. 0-1. Brommer digs back in. Bussey, the lean. The pitch. Fouled back. And you know the fence is there, but you still flinch. I saw a Mosinee fan down below us doing that. You know that fence is there, but you still just get that little flinch and you see that ball coming at you. The pitch. High for a ball. 1-2. The lean. The pitch. Fouled off. Stays 1-2. They give Brommer a lot of space in right center. If she can poke that one up the middle, she could run for ages with her speed. The pitch. That one's going to be popped foul. Nobody can get to it. Brommer, not your stereotypical slap hitter. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 2-2. In the dirt, full count. Bussey looks at the wristband, the lean, the pitch. On the outside corner, strike 3, looking first out of the inning. And that'll bring Chelsea Gabauer to the plate. Bussey, the lean, the pitch. High and off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Plate gets cleaned off. We're back on the air tomorrow, 4:30 first pitch, Lakeland, Medford. Raiders are going to be looking to avenge an early season loss in Lakeland, or in Minocqua against Lakeland. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 2-1. Bussey coming back. That's going to be hit in the air. Foul territory. Simonis giving chase. It's just going to get out of play. Two and two the count. Look at the wristband. They switch Henrik side to side. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. This one might be trouble coming in. It's going to drop in for a hit. Chelsea Gabauer gets in on with a single. First hit of the game for the Raiders. And with one out, that'll bring Ava Hartle to the plate. They switched Henrik, but wasn't enough. She just kind of bounces side to side of second. Now she's going to be playing directly straight on the line behind second. The lean, first pitch to Hartle. Swing and a miss. One up around the eyeballs, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be driven in the gap. This one is trouble. That one is down. All the way to the fence. Gabauer digging for third. She will be in standing. First and third with one out.
Line drive brings up number 5, Lady
And I think,
Robbie.
yep, we are going to sub the flex in. Ruth Steinman is going to run for Hartle. Little extra speed there. And it's up, and Laney Harabi will come to the plate. You get to play some games with that flex and deep designated player. So Verhaslett gives the signs for the first and third. See if the Raiders have any play on here. The lean, the pitch. High for a ball. 1-0. The lean, the pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike. 1-1. Verhaslett getting some instructions, and they're going to change the play, the defensive play for this. Maybe not expecting the Raiders to run now. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be flared, foul and out of play, out towards the grill. As one ball comes back into play, two balls come back into play, three balls come back into play. Somebody's been hoarding them over there. So 1-2. The lean, the pitch. That's fouled back. Stays 1-2. Robbie takes back in. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball. They throw behind. And Gabauer is in safe. They threw behind Gabauer. Steinman steals second. Pitch was a ball. It's 2-2 on Harabi. The lean, the pitch. Harabi lines that one. This is going to be caught. Gabauer took off, and they won't get a run. And that'll bring Kayla Bumgarner to the plate. That should have been a run. Gabauer should have been back to tag. Kayla Bumgarner at the plate. Lean and the first pitch from Bussey. Right on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. Right down Broadway for a strike, 0-2. Bussey looks at the wristband. The lean, the pitch. Low for a ball. 1-2. Looks at the wristband. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will end the inning. Raiders get a couple on. A base running gaff possibly costs a run. We head to the top of the third. Jershly, Henrik, Waller due up for Mosinee when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Internet glitching out there for us for a second. Going to make sure everything's still... Oh, we're going to have to fix one thing here real quick because that one's going to be hit in the air. That is back deep. The catch is made right in front of the fence. Peyton Jershly gave it a ride about a foot short of what she needed. And that will bring Addison Henrik to the plate. As we have to fix our graphics here for a second. But pitch missed for a ball, 1-0. Sadly, there we go. The lean, the pitch. Popped up, foul and out of play. Off a couple trucks back there. We'll fix the lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air, but fucking off the top of the fence, foul. 1-2. Looking in. The lean, the pitch. Stays up high for a ball, 2-2. There we go, get everything caught up. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw to first, completes the strikeout. That'll be the second out of the inning. And that'll bring Maggie Waller to the plate. Flew out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Strike 1. That one's going to be hit foul. Oh, and 2. Robbie the pitch. That's going to be fouled off. Oh, and 2 the count. On Maggie Waller, Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Stays up high for a ball, 1-2. There we go. We got our controller working again. Yeah, internet just kind of fritzed out there on us for a second during the commercial break. It's the fun of cellular internet. Harabi the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. Harabi sets the Indians down in order. We head to the bottom of the third, top of the order for the Raiders when we come back. Right here on Sports on Focus.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance. Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
Riley Harabi will lead things off here. She was walked on 4 pitches her first time up. Ava Bussey, the lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air, sending Waller back. She will make the catch. Gave it a ride, but in range of Waller, and that'll bring Finley Arndt to the plate. She struck out swinging her first time up. Arndt had a lot of foul balls in that first at-bat and then got fooled. See if she can straighten something out here. The lean from Bussey and the pitch. Catches that inside corner for a strike, 0-1. The pitch. That one's going to be lined just over Peyton Jersley, and that's going to get into right field, a base hit. And that'll bring Zalia Leonard to the plate. Fly out her first time up. So Leonard will dig in from the right side. Lean the pitch. That one's going to be driven center field. Coming in is Henrik. Catches made. Gave it a ride, but right at the center fielder. And that will bring Tori Knese to the plate. She grounded out her last time up. She's 0 for 1. Ava Bussey, the lean, the pitch. Pitch is a strike. The throw is late. That was off the mark. Arndt steals second. I believe he called strike on that. Yep, 0-1. The lean from Ava Bussey in the pitch. High and tight for a ball, 1-1. The lean, the pitch. Check swing on a ball high, 2-1. Bussey, the lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. On the infield, Jersley is there. The catch is made, and that'll end the inning. Raiders strand a base hit. We head to the top of the 4th. Allen, Troy, Verhasselt due up for Mosinee when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and we're now celebrating 60 years in business, serving the areas of Marshfield, Medford, Merrill, Abbotsford, Wisconsin Rapids, and Coloma, where we have both new and used vehicles. We look forward to earning your business.
Welcome back. We go to the top of the 4th, 3-0 Mosinee. Peyton Allen, Morgan True, Verhasselt at the plate. Morgan Allen, fly ball right to the fence. Caught by Finley Arndt, first out of the inning. That is like the 3rd fly ball between the two teams that has come up just short of the fence. And that'll bring Morgan Troy to the plate. The lean, the pitch. Right on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. That's 50 pitches for Riley Robbie. The pitch. That one's going to be sent in the air. Arndt settling under it, dealing with the wind a little bit, makes the catch, second out of the inning. And that'll bring Emily Verhaslett the home run, her last time up. She's 1 for 1. 2-run home run for her. Part of that 3-run second. Just missing the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Fans still making their way in as we approach closer to the normal start time, 5 o'clock. The lean, the pitch. High for a ball, 2-0. Look at the wristband from Harabi. The lean, the pitch. Right down Broadway for a strike, 2-1 as the wind picks up just a little bit here today. Blowing across the field and a little bit in, out towards right, basically blowing out towards the right field foul pole. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be lined. Baumgartner can't get it. Throw to first is not in time. Going to get a courtesy runner here. While we're doing that, we're going to consider the scoring. We'll give her the single. So Verhaslett reaches on the single. Now we'll get the courtesy runner for Verhaslett. That is... Waiting for her to turn her back this way so I can read the number.
Courtesy runner on first base, number 44, Olivia Schrader.
44, that is Olivia Schrader. So Olivia Schrader will run here. As Brooklyn Simonis will come to the plate. First pitch, she misses for, Robbie misses for a ball. The pitch. Right on the inside corner for a strike, 1-1. Robbie looks into the dugout for the sign. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit on the ground, tipped down by Baumgartner, steps on the bag! And that'll end the inning. Nice recovery there by Baumgartner. The fielder's choice goes 6 unassisted on the force out. And we head to the bottom of the fourth. Mosinee leaves 1. It'll be Brommer, Gabauer, Hartle due up for the Raiders. They trail 3-0. We'll be back right after this right here on Sports on Focus.
You know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more. At MNCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
Wind picks up again. Can't get all three. We can't get sun, warmth, and no wind. It's always at least one of the three missing. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Addison Brommer struck out looking her first time up. She's 0 for 1. They bring Kaiser and Simonis in. The lean, the pitch. That one down the line, but it's foul. Strike 1. That one is tucked just a few inches further inside that line. Brommer's probably on third right now with her speed. The lean, the pitch. In the dirt off the outside, ball 1, 1-1. Mosinee will have Kaiser Jersley in the top of the 5th. The lead, the pitch. They're going to say she went. Strike 2, 1-2. Aline, the pitch. Popped. Foul directly over us. And that's 50 pitches for Ava Bussey. Both pitchers have been. The pitch. That one's going to be flared. It's going to drop in for a hit. Brommer drops that one in for a hit right behind second base, and Chelsea Gabauer will come to the plate. She singled her last time up. She's 1 for 1. Aline, the pitch. Runner goes. The pitch is low. The throw is late. Brommer steals second. It was a good throw, but no chance to get Addison Brommer. Pitch, not sure what the pitch was. Aline coming back. That was going to be hit hard on the ground. They're going to look Brommer back. Throw to first is in time. First out of the inning. One down for Ava Hartle. She singled her last time up. So Hartle comes back in. As we see a Medford fan climbing up the side of the bleachers. Get up into them. I guess that's a bit of a workout. As home plate umpire deals with the paperwork. Now another one's going to try the same thing. Nope, maybe not. Lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit hard, but hooking foul off the concession stand. Strike 1. There are paths to get up to where they want to be. Is that one's going to be tipped into the glove foul? Or try to tip into Furhaslett foul. Hartle. Give her a lot of room in left center. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-2. The lean, the pitch. Fouled off. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be slapped foul and out of play. Ooh. That got a nice smack off a car. So we get a new ball put in play, and that one's going to sneak through. See, there we go. Another young fan taking the normal way to climb the bleachers. Bussey, the lean, the pitch. Low for a ball, popping away. Brommer's the third. Two and two the count on Ava Hartle. The lean, the pitch. That one spoiled foul. Ava Hartle putting a good at bat together here. Bussey, the lean, the pitch. That one is driven in the air, playable. The catch is made. Brommer is going to tag. The throw to the plate is late. Addison Brommer scores on the sacrifice fly. Raiders are on the board. And that'll bring Lainey Harabi to the plate. She flew out her last time up.
Sacrifice fly brings out number 5, Lainey Harabi.
Clean the plate up. It was a very good throw from Addison Henrik, but just not in time to get Brommer. And it was actually pulled her a little bit to the wrong side of the bag. That throw was on the third base side of the pitch. Catches the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. That was going to be driven back up the middle. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Lainey Harabi reaches, and that'll bring Kayla Bumgardner to the plate. She struck out swinging her last time up. She's 0 for 1. The lean, the pitch. Bumgardner fouls that one off, strike 1. Look at the wristband, the lean, the pitch. That's going to be slapped foul off the concession stand. Concession stand's been a target today. So 0-2 now on Kayla Bumgardner. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got her with that pitch out of the zone, and that'll end the inning, but the Raiders do get a run back. 3-1 Mosinee as we head to the top of the 5th. Kaiser, Jershly, 9-1-2 due up for Mosinee when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Winter Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that's more suited to my needs.
Briley Kaiser to lead things off here for Mosinee. 9-1-2 due up here in the 5th. Kaiser struck out swinging her first time up. She's 0 for 1. The pitch. Shows bunt. Lays down right to Harabi. Throw to first is in time, 1 away. 1-3 on the putout. 1 down. And that'll bring Taylor Jershly to the plate. A couple flyouts. She's 0 for 2. So Jershly will dig in. The lean, the pitch. Popped up. Back of second. Coming in is Brommer. The catch is made. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring Peyton Jershly to the plate. A couple flyouts for her. She's 0 for 2. The lean, the pitch. That one's hit in the air. Coming in is Bumgardner. Catch is made, and that'll end the inning. Mosinee goes quick here in the fifth, top of the fifth. We head to the bottom, top of the order for the Raiders. Robbie Arndt Leonard due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Well, Mosinee hasn't wasted any time warming up between innings. It is one throw from Ava Bussey on the throwdown, and that is it. So Riley Harabi will lead things off. A walk and a flyout. She's 0 for 1 today. Raiders looking for a couple more here. Mosinee got those 3 in the second, including that 2-run home run from Emily Verhassel. Since then, Medford has shut him down, but Bussey, up until that fourth, as that one catches the zone for a strike, 0-1. Until that 1 run in the fourth has really shut down Medford as well. You're kind of expecting more, maybe an offensive battle, but the pitchers have kind of taken this one over. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Settling under it behind second, it'll be Talon Jersley to make the catch. First out of the inning, and Finley Arndt will come to the plate, a strikeout and a single. She's 1 for 2.
Batting for the Raiders, number 13, Finley Arndt.
So you pass 5 o'clock here in Medford. Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus, taking you through this one. The pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 1-0. The lean, the pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. Medford at Lakeland baseball tonight. The pitch. Low and in the dirt for a ball, 2-1. You've got Phillips at Rib Lake softball. That's a big one in the Merriwood North tonight. It's a non-conference day, it looks like, in the Clover Belt. The lean, the pitch. Catches the high outside corner for a strike, 2-2. Arndt digs back in. The lean, the pitch. Chopped, foul. Stays 2-2. Two count. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, full count. Bussey, the lean, the pitch. Chopped on the ground. That's going to roll through the first one. Throw is in time. That is actually going to be a 5-6-3 putout for the second out of the inning, because both Kaiser and Jersley got a hand on it. And Zalia Leonard will come to the plate. Couple flyouts for her. She's 0 for 2. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0. That's 75 pitches now for Ava Bussey. You don't normally worry too much about pitch counts, but with 4 games in 4 days for Mosinee, you want to keep those counts a little low. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Settling under it right in towards the fence. The catch is made by Addison Henrik, and that'll end the inning. Raiders go 3 up, 3 down. We go to the 6. Henrik, Wohler, Allen. 3-4-5 due up for Mosinee when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
Cliner Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Cliner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Cliner Insurance.
Welcome back. 3-4-5 for Mosinee. Henrik Waller Allen due up here in the 6th as 3-1 Mosinee. These two teams play again on Wednesday at Mosinee. That's a 5 o'clock start. We'll have highlights of that one. But before that, Mosinee plays Tomahawk. Medford hosts Lakeland tomorrow at 4:30. We'll have the broadcast of that one. Right where you found us here as that one misses off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Robbie looks at the wristband. The pitch. Little check swing roller picked by Kniesny. She'll step on the bag. First out of the inning. Bad luck there for Henrik. Tried to check her swing, headed anyway. And that'll bring Maggie Waller to the plate. A fly out to strike out. She's 0 for 2. Look at the wristband. The lean. The pitch. Popped up. Foul territory. That is going to get out of play. Chase given on that one. So yeah, we'll be right back here tomorrow for a 4:30 start. The lean, the pitch. Drops a little bit for a ball, 1-1. And then we will have highlights, as we said, from Mosinee on Wednesday. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. That's going to be a long run. It's going to drop in foul. Baumgartner almost got there. 1-2. Good run there by Baumgartner to even make a chance of a play on that one. Harabi gets the sign. The lean, the pitch. Ball 2-2. I think even the Mosinee fans having a little giggle on that one. The lean, the pitch. Hit in the air. Center field coming in is Arndt. She'll make the catch. Second out of the inning, and that'll bring Peyton Allen to the plate. Single and a flyout. She's 1 for 2. Raiders will have 4, 5, 6 in the bottom of the 6th. Harabi. The lean. The pitch. Stays up high for a ball. 1-0. The lean. Coming back. Popped up. On the infield, Leonard giving chase. Can't make the catch up against the fence. 1-1. Robbie. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Center field. Taking a few steps in is Arndt, and that'll end the inning. Mosinee goes 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 6th. We head to the bottom. Kniesny, Brommer, Gabauer due up for the Raiders when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
Tori Kniesny digs in here. First pitch to her. It's a little high for a ball, according to the home plate umpire, 1-0. The pitch. Misses off the inside for a ball, 2-0. Raiders looking for at least a run here. Face try. Verhaslett Simon. That one misses high for a ball, 3-0. Simonis in the top of the 7th. 6, 7, 8 in the Mosinee lineup. The lean. The pitch. Right there for a strike, 3-1. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be popped up. Peyton Jerschley is there, first out of the inning. And that'll bring Addison Brommer to the plate, a strikeout and a single. She's 1 for 2. She scored the only run for the Raiders today. The pitch. Catches the knee for a strike, 0-1. The pitch. Popped up, foul. No! Nice recovery by another fan. Tag teaming on the catch out there. Oh and 2 on Brommer. The lean. The pitch. Brommer lines that one down the line. Catch is made. 2 down. And that will bring Chelsea Gabauer to the plate. A single and a ground out. She's 1 for 2. The pitch. Rolls that one in. 1-0. The lean. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The lean coming back. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2. Coming back. Low and off the outside, 2-2. Coming back. On the ground. Tipped off the glove, picked by Jerschley. Throw to first is in time, and that'll end the inning. 1-6-3 on the putout. We go to the top of the 7th. Try Verhaslett Simonis due up for Mosinee when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
You know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more. At MMCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. How do you know if you need new tires? Well, if you don't have one of these, let me show you a simple trick. Reach into your pocket, grab out a penny, and let's measure it up. If you can see the top of Abraham Lincoln's head, maybe it's time for new tires. Stop on into Wheeler Chevrolet and we'll get you covered.
Megan Troy at the plate here. Air reached on an error and flew out. She is 0 for 2. The lean, the pitch. Catches the zone for a strike, 0-1. Harabi trying to have this be a 2-run game going to the 7th. Bottom of the inning, Raiders love bottom of the order in the 7th. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit on the ground. That's going to find its way through a base hit. So leadoff single. That is the first base runner. Oh, no. First base runner since the 4th. And only the second base runner since that 3-run second. And that'll bring Emily Verhaslett to the plate. Home run and a single. She's 2 for 2. Colleen, the pitch. Bunt shown, pulls back, takes a strike, throw down. Tag is there, and she's out. Beautiful throw from Zalia Leonard. The pitch was a strike. About as good as you could have that. Erases the base runner. Bases are clear. One strike on Verhaslett. Leline, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-1. 75 pitches for Riley Harabi. Both pitchers in decent positions here for their games tomorrow. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off that time, 1-2. See if Riley comes back with a fastball. There's something with a little more speed. The lean. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Drifting back. The catch is made. Chelsea Gaybauer there. Second out of the inning, and that'll bring Brooklyn Simonis to the plate. A fly out and a fielder's choice. She's 0 for 2. Yeah, we might be able to sprint up and catch the end of that big Phillips Rib Lake game coming up tonight. They just started. Swing and a miss on that big looping, almost like a curveball over on one. Lean, the pitch. That's going to be slap foul. Pass Coach Jerschley, 0-2. Stuck a hand out to maybe catch it, but didn't make much of a play on it. 0-2. Oh. Robbie the lean, the pitch. Paints the outside corner, strike 3 looking. That will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for the Raiders. They'll send Hartle, Harabi, Bumgardner to the plate when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
Winter Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Now for the Raiders, number 14, Ava.
Ava Hartle to lead things off. Single and a sac fly. She's 1 for 1 today. Ava Hartle, the lone RBI today. Looking to get things going here. Lean, first pitch to her. Right down Broadway for a strike, 0-1. JV game ongoing down the way as well. The pitch. Right on the outside corner for a strike, 0-2. Hartle. Takes back in, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. And that'll bring Lainey Harabi to the plate. Fly out in a single. She's 1 for 2.
Lainey Harabi.
The lean, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 1-0. You'd love to get to the top of the order if you're the Raiders. The lean, the pitch. Chopper on the ground, right back to Bussey. Throw to first is in time, 2 away. And that brings you to last chance here. It's going to be not Kayla Bumgarner. It's going to be Grace Schmidt-Franz. So Grace Schmidt-Franz will bat here in place of Kayla Bumgardner, trying to keep the inning alive. Riley Harabi hoping for an opportunity, waiting on deck. Bussey, the lean, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one, 0-1. We have a bit of a traffic jam forming on the road behind us. The pitch, fouled back. Raiders down to their final strike. The lean, the pitch. That one lined up the middle. That's going to get through a base hit. Tying run will come to the plate in Riley Harabi.
Number 6 to the plate, the tying run.
And we are going to, Kayla's going to re-enter as a pinch runner. So putting the speed back on the base pass with Kayla Bumgarner, and it'll be up to Riley Harabi. Walk, fly out, 0 for 2.
Run number 6, Riley Harabi.
Bussey, the lean, the pitch. High and tight, 1-0. Verheslet keeping that one in front. Bumgardner standing at first. The pitch. Harabi pops that one foul. And out of play. 1-1. Bussey. The lean. The pitch. High and tight again, 2-1. Bussey looks at the wristband, the lean, the pitch. Harabi, little flare back of first. The catch is made by Peyton Jerschley, and that'll do it. Medford gets the tying run to the plate, can't push it across. That will do it. Mosinee wins the first of 2 this week, 3-1. Stick around. We will be down in the field to talk to our player of the game. That will be Miss Emily Verhaslet coming up here in just a moment, so stick around. Check. Check, check. There we go.